On this video, I want to give you 5 key pieces of information for creating your own scripts. Now, I have a session worksheet that I use for clients, and this is really all I need to reference during my sessions. So once I've got the intake, I just put everything onto my session worksheet, and that's it. I got one piece of paper to work with. So on the front of the worksheet, here's what I have. This is the information that I want to reference. I got 5 pieces of information. First, I want a statement of what the client's therapeutic goal is in their own words. What is it that they want? What do they want to walk away from this process with? Number 2, I want them to list what it is that they will stop doing as a result of making these changes. If it involves any kind of behavioral change, I want to know, what is it you need to stop doing? Number 3 is, what is it that they need to start doing once the problem is resolved? Number 4, I want a list of all the benefits of change. So how is this going to benefit you? And I want at least 7, list 7 benefits of making this change. And then number 5 is, what's the most important benefit? On the back of my worksheet, what I have is I've got a section where I list all the relevant relatives, all the relevant people of their life, both past and present, living and dead. So I want a list of, who their parents are they alive or dead, what their first names are. If they have step parents, I want their names. I want to know what the name of their spouses are, exes, their kids, their siblings, all of that. So I've got a list of who those people are. If they come up in a regression, I can very quickly, oh, that's who that is. So anyone that was important to them, past or present, living or dead, I want them listed on the back there. So that, during the session, if we land in an event and one of those people is featured in that event, I just flip over that sheet and I've got a quick reference there that's going to tell me, oh yeah, okay, she's talking about mom, and mom's Doris, and mom's and her relationship with mom. I usually put a minus or a plus or a 0 if it's kind of neutral. I'm not sure, and I'll put D in brackets if they're deceased. So now I know, okay, so that's mom. She's 5. But mom's dead now, and so any key information that I might have picked up during the intake, I have that available to me, and it just helps me to remember. And then at the end of the session, I have all of the key information that I need for direct suggestion. I can add to that worksheet anytime during the sessions if we something comes up, an insight or a phrase that really has power for the client, then I'm going to make a note of that on the worksheet. So all that information is there on that one sheet of paper. I've got the problem that they came to see me about. I've got whatever behavior changes need to take place. I've got all the benefits that they want as a result of making those changes, and anything else that might have been added as a result of the work that we've done together. So as you can see, you don't need a script. All you need is to organize your information and have a list to work from. Here's a little technique. I wanted to share this with you. I got this from Jerry Kine, so I want to thank Jerry Kine from Homonnay Hypnosis Training Center. This is an amazing technique. When you take out your list of suggestions, you can just roll these off the top of your head, or if you like to prepare. I know years ago I used to just take my notes from the session and I would prepare a bullet list of suggestions that I was going to use, or I might pull them from scripts somewhere. However you want to do that, though, what you want to do is take your list and you just go through those suggestions one by one. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Then you go back and you go through the list again, only this time you go through every second suggestion. So then you just do number 2, number 4, number 6, number 8, and then you go through it again and you just hit every third one. So you go number 1, number 3, number 5, and so on. And so you're kind of mixing it up as you go through. And each time you go through, what's happening is you're compounding those suggestions very powerfully. And this is a great way to drive that message deep into the subconscious mind. So that's it. There's a few tips for you, 5 key pieces for setting up a session worksheet that you can use with every client, and a really cool compounding technique so that when you pull out that worksheet and get to work and kind of wrapping up your session with some suggestions, you've got all the information right in front of you and you know how to deliver it in a way that really drives those suggestions deep. Okay, be sure to leave your comments on the forum. I want to hear from you. If you got any questions or any suggestions you'd like to share with everyone else, please leave it on the forum. I want to hear from you. Okay, that's it for this time. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Until next time, bye.